welcome back for another Marvel Legends video. I'm going to very briefly shake the camera to show you something. That's what we're going to review. I picked these up, these little signs here, at Toys R Us. I'm up in Canada. I picked those up. They were throwing them out, and I asked, hey, are these going to the garbage? And they asked the girl, like, they getting reused in the section? Like, nope. So I said, hey, can I grab them? And like, yeah, sure. So they're mine, and they're really cool. Today, let's talk about Iron Man. We're gonna open Legends Infinite Series Iron Man, and I know, yes, that's the price I paid at Target. Very happy to pay that price. Very good price. Build-A-Figure is Groot. We're gonna have his right leg with this Iron Man, and this costume for Iron Man is when he's out in space. He's hanging out with the Guardians out in space, seeing what they see, doing what they do. And I actually read those comics. I forget how long that was. It was right around the time that Marvel got the rights to put Angela in the Guardians comic books, if I do recall correctly. That's when we saw. So this is strictly an Iron Man armor suit that is in the comic books. This is not MCU. It's strictly comic book stuff. And I like showing you guys opening the package because that's half the fun. It's like Christmas. That's my perspective on things anyway. Snap Groot figure together as shown. And look, they even put the check mark. So did they literally print 6 different ones of this? That just seems silly to me. Just leave them all blank. Save the poor graphic designer's time of having to check the box. That's fascinating. I'm gonna leave the leg until we're ready to build Groot. Eventually, if ever. I have no idea if I'll ever find all those pieces. Oh, this comes out separate. That's interesting. Now let's just get Iron Man out of here and take a look. Kind of a beefy suit, you would hope so, because he's in space. That's interesting. A little extra bubble at the back. Oh, come on, Tony. Come on, Stark. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I think I broke it. No, just kidding. These little shoulder pauldrons just kind of clip on, it looks like. Yep. I don't quite understand how they help him fly through space, but apparently they help him fly through space because he has them on his spacesuit thing. I'll just put this back here. Actually, let's stick this piece of paper in here. These dealies, one of these things, one of these. Whatever. We'll do that later. Okay, let's check this figure out. So the knee joints, not too much movement on them. Ankle pivot, of course, which is nice. Can go all the way that way. Not very far this way. I'm kind of disappointed with these figures that they can't do that. That's good. He can kick you pretty much in your face. I would have liked to have more hands. That's kind of my complaint with this Iron Man 2. You get one open hand for the repulsor blast, but then the other hand's a fist. Why? I don't get it. I want to be able to have 2 repulsor hands. This arm looks like it's gonna fall off. Look at that. It's so loose. And I didn't damage it. Unlike the Star-Lord. Still can't get this guy's arm to move up. Tony's head can go all the way. Should be able to go all the way down. Yep, he can look down. And he should be able to look all the way up. Nope. The helmet is hitting the back of the, whatever this piece is here. Shoulder piece, I guess. So he can't really fly through space because he can't look up. So that's interesting. It's got the ratcheting ab crunch, but only that much, which is fine. But that just looks weird. He's doing yoga or something. And this thing fell off again. This one's staying on. This one's holding on for dear life. Interesting. I'm not liking this shoulder thing that keeps falling off. This is, I guess, a vanity figure because you'd have to read the comics to really care. And even then, I don't think he wears this suit for more than just one story arc. This suit of armor. It probably goes unnumbered. Like, it's not even a numbered suit of armor. If for those that like to obsess over such things, I know. Certainly I was very interested in the suits of armor when we started getting Iron Man stuff. Very, very interested in the suits of armor. Let's try to make him stand in a threatening pose. He's gonna repulsor blast you in the face. He's gonna throw a punch, but his shoulder thing's gonna fall off. There we go. Looking pretty threatening. Next to the Mark 42, looking pretty threatening. This guy's hand needs to move up though. Repulsor blast each other. Pretty cool looking. It looks good. It's just pretty much going to stand on the shelf though, I think. It's interesting. I might let the kids play with this one even. Just because it... Oh, they might not even think it looks like Iron Man though. I guess that's the downside to this figure is, unless you know it's Iron Man, if you find it like this in your toy, like pile of toys, would you even know that this is Iron Man? How would you tell? I don't know. You wouldn't be able to... I don't think you'd be able to guess that. You'd have to recognize the arc reactor in the chest piece. I think that's the only way you'd be able to figure that out. Whoa, I'm gonna lose this thing. Alright. So let's do a side-by-side standing comparison with the Mark 42, my currently only other Iron Man. It's interesting. This guy wants to like ride a bike or something. He's got the legs separated. But this one wants to stand up and fly away. And his head moves all the way up too. So he can... Oh, I just popped his head off. This one can look up really good and get a good pose for flight mode. Alright, let's just make them look casual. Just fly casual, Chewie. Just fly casual. So there you have it, side-by-side comparison with the Mark 42. It's an interesting figure, interesting choice. And actually, let's do another comparison with Peter Quill. Because this is the artwork, like, this is MCU obviously, but this is the style from when this Iron Man was released in the comic book universe. When it was shown and unveiled to the world. So yeah, there you go, guys. We didn't get this Iron Man in Infinity War, but this is kind of like what Iron Man is doing, I think. No spoilers, because I don't know, I haven't seen the movie. But here it is. When we get this Iron Man in the movie, this in the movie is this in the comic books. I think. Maybe, kind of. Because this Iron Man went out into space to hang out with the Guardians to see what's what. I think that's why this Iron Man, the Mark 50 suit, is in space, or has space capabilities, which is just from the trailer. No spoilers because it's in the trailer, right? So I'm pretty sure this is the MCU version of what this suit is supposed to do. So haven't opened it yet. I'm kind of thinking of doing a big Infinity War live unboxing. So stay tuned for that. Check it out on the Instagram for a little video clip preview and let everybody know when it's happening. But yeah, there you go. There you have it. There's a $10 Target on sale spacesuit Iron Man when he goes in the comic books to go and hang out with Rocket and Groot. And yeah, There he is, flying away into space. Even though he can't look at where he's going because his head doesn't tilt back far enough. There he goes, flying off into space. And Peter Quill's gonna shoot at him as he leaves. Fly away, Iron Man, fly away! Oh man, I love these things. These toys are awesome, I must say. Okay, one last final pose. Again with the hand up. Twist. No, twist this way. Bring the arm back. Look like he's gonna throw a punch. Bend the knees. Always gotta bend the knees to look more threatening. There we go. Peter Quill's got the old cowboy look going to him. Aiming at Tony's head. There we go. Alright, folks. Thanks so much for joining me. Get you one last little shot here. There you have it. There's the Legends Infinite Series Iron Man when he's hanging out with the Guardians. And we'll see you next time.